probably heard this statement broadcasted all around you so many times. There is no free lunch. Some other versions will say there is nothing that comes in this world which is actually free. Some of you might argue with me that this statement is actually true, especially those who have traveled and they find themselves in the Western world where they pay for everything. You pay for your food, you pay for transportation, you pay for bills, you pay for the internet, you pay basically for everything. As a result, you have been made or conditioned to believe this statement and it has become your reality. But as logical as this statement might sound, is it really true? Let's analyze it together. Look at the oxygen that we breathe. Can you survive above 3 minutes without oxygen? You can barely survive above 3 minutes without oxygen. Yet, it's so freely available. Even Elon Musk, with all the money he has in the world, would be unable to purchase oxygen if everybody were to buy it. It can barely last him for a year or maybe a few couple of days, right? Yet it's so abundant. Let's take another free resource. Look at water. The quantity of water locked up in underground aquifers as well as in the oceans far exceeds the number of human beings on earth. It can adequately provide for all our daily water needs without us having any need to go and look for more water. Yet, this water is freely available to those who can access it. Again, so you can see all of this. Air, gold. These are things. If you look at gold, for example, gold is considered precious. However, can you compare gold to oxygen? You can do without gold, right? But can you do without oxygen? So based on my own argument, I know and I believe strongly that it is our environment where we live. We have been conditioned by our environment and our circumstances, by our community, to have certain cliches which have now become the gospel truth ruling our lives. I wouldn't blame you. I too had this as some of the wrong foundations upon which I was building. Now this is what will definitely change your mind. This is the point I call the most important point of this word which I am about to give you. Please pay attention. If you will change the way you think, then everything is possible. Where you are right now is a sum total of all the thoughts that you have had. If you would believe, then everything is possible. Take for example, all the inventions that you know were once a thought and were once thought impossible at some point in history. Take AI, which is trending right now. Just 20 years back, it was considered impossible to achieve such a breakthrough such as AI. However, AI has broken so many barriers and is going to be another life-changing era, just like the internet boom era. So the question is, beyond your current beliefs right now, what are the things that have been conditioning your mindset? What are those thought patterns that have been conditioning the way you think? It's because you have been thinking in this manner. That is why you have been unable to craft out a life for yourself. Think freely. Our minds are the greatest gold mines in the world. With these minds, you will be able to go farther than you have ever thought before. Just expand yourself. Let yourself to dream. Dream big. Think big. Have any idea that you want and follow up with it. Stay with that idea. I'll end with this quote that I came across from Albert Einstein. So during an interview, Einstein was asked, "Is it true that you are the smartest person in the world, that you are a genius?" And this was his response. First, he laughed and he responded, "I am not smart. I just stay longer with the questions." So I'm asking you the question, are you willing to stay longer with the questions? Because definitely our minds are so profound. There is no foolish person, there is no stupid person. People who are stupid are people who are unable to meditate upon the outcomes of their life. People who don't stay with the questions. The longer you are able to stay with the questions, answers will start popping up in your mind. I would love to get your comments. I would love to get your reactions. And let me get your feedback in the comment section. Until next time, I will see you at the top.